Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Club Brugge 0-3 Arsenal. Can magic moment Madueke nail the consistency bit? Arsenal romped to a right proper 3-0 tonking over Club Brugge in the Champions League midweek, keeping their powder dry with a spotless 6 from 6 record that's got the North London lot eyeing up the knockout draw like it's a cheeky pint at closing time. Noni Madueke, that £48.5 million snag from Chelsea who's been nursing a dodgy hamstring, nicked the show with a brace of absolute pearlers, a 20-yard rocket that had the away end belting out his name, and a tidy header to wrap it up early doors. Gabriel Martinelli chipped in with a third, curling one in like his auditioning for the Thierry Henry tribute act, becoming the first gunner to bag in his opening 5 European jaunts. Mind you, it's not all champagne and rosettes just yet. The real chinstroker is whether young Noni can turn these fireworks into a steady glow, especially with Bukayo Saka owning that right flank like it's his local. The lad himself reckons he's got the chops to be consistently decisive for club and country, and BBC's Chris Sutton, ex-Chelsea warhorse turned telly sage, couldn't agree more, calling him a smart signing who's already proving a right handful beyond the goals, terrorising defenders left, right and centre. Nicky Hayen speaks out about Arsenal thrash Club Brugge 3-0 to march into Champions League last 8. Arsenal maintained their flawless Champions League campaign with a commanding 3-0 victory over Club Brugge at the Jan Bredel Stadion on Wednesday night. A brilliant brace from Noni Madueke and a stunning strike from Gabriel Martinelli sealed a 6th straight win in the competition, all but guaranteeing Mikel Arteta's side a place in the quarter-finals. The Gunners were on the front foot from the first whistle. Piero Hincapié rattled the woodwork inside the opening minutes, while Miles Lewis-Skelly terrorised the Bruges right flank with his marauding runs and pinpoint crosses. The Belgian side, still reeling from the sacking of manager Nicky Hayen just 48 hours earlier, looked shell-shocked. Madueke opened the scoring in spectacular fashion on 25 minutes. Picking the ball up in midfield, the summer signing from Chelsea glided past 2 defenders before unleashing an unstoppable drive into the top corner from 25 yards. It was a goal of pure Premier League quality that left the home crowd stunned and Arsenal supporters in raptures. David Raya kept Bruges at bay with a string of fine saves, the pick of which denied Christos Tsolis from point-blank range. At the other end, Christian Norgod threw his body in the way of a goal-bound Hans Vanaken effort. Before kick-off, the now-departed Nicky Hayen had warned his players about the danger Madueke posed, telling reporters, "I've told the lads we need 2 men on him at all times tomorrow because he's absolutely lethal when he gets the ball at his feet." Those words proved prophetic. Barely 2 minutes into the second half, Madueke struck again. Martin Zubimendi floated a delicious cross from the right and the winger rose highest at the back post to power home a header and make it 2-0. The tie was effectively over. On the hour mark, Martinelli put the cherry on top with a moment of Brazilian magic. After nutmegging Hugo Sique on the left touchline, he curled a sumptuous effort into the far corner, a goal that drew comparisons with the very best of Henry and Bergkamp from the travelling Arsenal fans. Arteta took the opportunity to rotate with the game won. Gabriel Jesus, back after nearly a year out injured, got a valuable half-hour and twice went close. Ricardo Calafiori shored up the backline, Bukayo Saka and Ethan Nwaneri injected fresh legs, and 17-year-old debutant Marley Salmon was given a late cameo to a warm ovation. This result leaves Arsenal top of the new league phase with a perfect 18 points from 6 matches, while Club Brugge remain rooted near the bottom on just 4. Noni Madueke, with his 2 goals and all-round menace, walked away with a well-deserved 9/10 rating and the man of the match champagne. For Mikel Arteta, the focus now turns to nursing a lengthy injury list ahead of a packed festive schedule, safe in the knowledge his side are marching confidently towards the Champions League knockout stages once again. Madueke's brace lights up Arsenal's clinical Champions League stroll past Club Brugge. Arsenal swept aside Club Brugge with the sort of assured dominance that's become their calling card in Europe, a 3-0 romp that keeps the Gunners ticking over at a perfect 6 from 6 in the Champions League. Noni Madueke, that cheeky summer snag from Chelsea, nicked the headlines with a brace of beauties, while Gabriel Martinelli added a dash of Brazilian flair to seal the deal. It's the kind of night that has North London dreaming of another deep run, with the knockout stages now firmly in sight. Mikel Arteta, ever the tactical tinkerer, rang the changes with 5 fresh faces from the Villa defeat, handing the reins to youth and rotation in equal measure. And it paid dividends straight away. Madueke, buzzing with that raw Premier League edge, shrugged off his marker like yesterday's chip paper and rifled a 20-yard screamer that kissed the bar on its way in. The away end erupted, a proper Emirates roar echoing round the Jan Bredel Stadion, even if the locals looked like they'd rather be tucked up with a cuppa. Club Brugge weren't complete mugs, mind you. They had their moments, with Christos Solis and Alexander Stankovic forcing David Raya into a couple of proper stops. The Spaniard, cool as a cucumber in goal, palmed him away with that instinctive Spanish flair, keeping the clean sheet intact at the break. Arsenal's backline, cobbled together with Christian Norgod alongside Piero Hincapi, the seventh centre-back pairing this term, no less, held firm, a testament to Arteta's squad-building nous amid the injury woes. No sooner had the whistle blown for the restart than Madueke was at it again, ghosting into the box to plant a peach of a header from Martin Zubimendi's inviting cross. 2 minutes in, and the tie was as good as in the bag. Bruges' shoulders slumped, while the Gunners started to play with that swagger we've come to expect from Mikel's lot. It was proper football poetry, the sort that leaves you grinning like a kid on Boxing Day. Then, on 56 minutes, Martinelli turned on the afterburners, curling one into the top bin from the edge of the area. A goal straight out of the Thierry Henry playbook, nutmegging his man for good measure. The Brazilian's finish had that audacious bend to it, drawing roars from the travelling faithful and leaving the Bruges keeper flailing like a man chasing a bus. 3-0, game over, and Arsenal cruising like they owned the place. With the points in the locker, Arteta emptied the bench to give the squad a proper breather ahead of the mad Yuletide rush. Gabriel Jesus, absent for 342 days after that gutting ACL knock, finally broke cover and nearly marked his comeback with a banger, clanging the bar from distance. The lad's movement was sharp as a tack, a far cry from Victor Gyoke's laboured shift up top, a right old contrast that has the backroom boys pondering their striking pecking order. And spare a thought for 16-year-old Marley Salmon, the latest Hale End prodigy to get a sniff of first-team action. The kid's debut was a fleeting one, but in these parts, that's how legends start. Think soccer's early cameos or even a young Cesc strutting his stuff. Arteta's rotation here wasn't just pragmatic, it was a statement of depth, proving the Gunners aren't reliant on any one star to grind out results in Europe. Look, the first half had its wobbles, a bit stop-start, lacking that silky rhythm at times, but against a Bruges side punching above their weight, it was all part of the master plan. The second half surge? Pure class, a mature dismantling that screams we've been here before. Arteta's lads have grown up in this competition, turning potential into points with the efficiency of a well-oiled machine. 18 points from 18 on offer, that's Arsenal topping the league phase like it's a Sunday league stroll, well clear of last season's top 8 watermark. No February playoff faff for these boys. They're straight into the last 16 draw, with the focus sharpening on nursing the walking wounded through December's deluge. Madueke's man of the match turn? Spot on, lad, a brace that had the pundits purring and the fans chanting his name long into the Belgian night. Come on, you Gunners. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners.